Silverhawk head coach Shawn Lutz, a 42-21 victory over Millersville to improve to 3-0 on the season. Wasn't necessarily an easy one. Millersville came out, took the opening kickoff 99 yards for a touchdown. They turned 2 fumble recoveries, 2 turnovers in the first half into points. At one point had a 21-7 lead. You respond with 35 unanswered to win it 42-21. Overall thoughts?
I just like to take a deep breath right now, but yeah, I don't like to start out the game. First of all, I want to give, I always like to give praise to just the Rock Rowdies and the university as a whole, the community. Really support. Village Fest was awesome. We had a great crowd, great night. Very honored to people that follow Rock football. So that was awesome. But John, you're right. I mean, they came out, opening kickoff, turnovers, big plays. We couldn't have that. It was the worst case scenario. We weathered the storm. I mean, we came back down 14, tied it up at halftime, and I really wasn't in panic mode. I thought if we tied up at halftime, we come out the way we need to. We got the ball in the second half, and we just did a great job. Braden Long was a monster tonight. Kyle Sheets. You know, I can give credit to a lot of people. Defense, if you look at stats, they only had 210 yards total offense. It was just a great night the way we came back. We faced adversity. Give credit to Millersville. It's a good team. They're going to compete a little bit in the East. I think Coach Morgan does a great job. So, again, I've been doing this long enough. We get a win. We just got to clean some things up, and we cannot turn over the football.
And defensively, you mentioned 210 total yards of offense, but you're tied 21-21 at halftime. You come back out. Your defense holds them under 100 total yards of offense the rest of the game, and you pitch a shutout in the second half. You got to be impressed with the defensive performance there after coming out in the second half.
Yeah, they swarmed. They swarmed, especially that second half. I mean, that quarterback faced another athletic quarterback. These dudes, I mean, these guys are good. And I just thought that they put the brakes down, man. They really squeezed the pocket, and they made some plays. It was great to see. Started out with Kyle Cudla. He did great. The front, Munchie Marcus Johnson, I don't have the stats, actually, the tackles, I thought was big. I thought everybody just played really hard. We were ready to play. And that's the thing about this football team. There's no letdown with us. These guys love playing the game, and we just battle some adversity, and hopefully we learned this lesson, how to battle adversity, and we might need to use this again as we move forward in this long season. We hopefully have.
Offensive side of the football, Braden had a couple overthrows early on in the game and then settled in to the tune of 390 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and added a rushing score. 6 total TDs for him, no turnovers again for the third game in a row for him with no turnovers. Just talk about the development and what you saw to Braden tonight.
Mr. Calm, Cool, Collective. I mean, he even did a good job of getting out of the pocket and throwing the ball away. I mean, 5 touchdown passes. He ran for 1. I mean, he's just getting better overnight, man. I mean, again, his stats were amazing, but he brings so much more. He's not in panic mode. He don't make mistakes. He don't force the football. And Kyle Sheets, I mean, he is he's a stud. He's a stud. They have great coverage. At halftime, they had great coverage on him. He just still makes plays and unbelievable. You got to give some credit to Braden Long on those as well.
And you mentioned Sheets there. Sheets 210 receiving yards on 12 catches with 3 touchdowns tonight. A lot of one-on-one coverage out there, and as soon as Braden Long saw that, he just exploited that all night long. But Sheets had to go make the plays, and I mean, talk about what it's like to have a weapon like Kyle Sheets at this level.
Well, I don't know when the last time we had a guy that big, okay, that big, and a guy that can run for that big. I mean, look at our receivers in the past. We've had great ones. I respect our receiving core and the Shadmans, the Wins, the Litwins. I don't want to, all those guys, but he's got to be going down as one of the best we've had. I mean, how do you stop him? He can run, and he's big. He doesn't look like he even fits this level of Division II, because you're going to get guys that match up on him at 5'9", 5'10". It's a mismatch, but he has great speed. He's not a possession guy. He has great ball skills. He just really coming in on. He took over that football game. I mean, teams are going to single coverage, then look what's going to happen.
And we talk about it all the time here, but another night game at home, another whiteout here, huge crowd, almost 8,000 maybe tonight. And, another night game victory now. I think that's 31 in a row, and,
wow.
15 whiteouts in a row, I think maybe. Just talk about kind of what it's like to play under the lights here at Mohawk Thompson Stadium.
Yeah, you give me those stats, man. I think I want to play every one night game. I really do. I mean, it's the atmosphere. It's got to be intimidation for an opponent to come in. Our guys are home, and it's a great atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere, the tailgating and just everything. It was electrifying for our guys, and And really next week we start PSAC West play. So we got out being 3-0 right now. We go to Seton Hill. It's always a tough place to play, and we have big goals, but we just got to continue to get better.
And you mentioned that on the road at Seton Hill next week. Get you out of here on this one. The first road game. Uncharacteristic, really, to have 3 home games in a row to start the year. Hasn't happened for us in a really long time. So you're a whole month into the season before you get on the road. Where's the mentality of the team going into that first road game?
I mean, we got to clean some things up. We always got to have room for improvement, and anybody would want to ruin a national ranked football team's season with a loss right there. So we got to continue to have that edge, have that relentless approach, and just continue to get better.
Congratulations, Coach. 3-0 again.
Thank you, and go Rock.